Now, what landed you into prison exactly?
I caught a, well, it was initially a murder charge when I was 18, 17, 18. And, you know, I went on a run, came and caught me when I was 21. They booked me on a aggravated assault, you know, 5 years, 15 to 5 on aggravated assault, you know.
Now, when you say it was, you said it was a, what was the original charge?
Murder.
It was, so they dropped it down.
Yes, sir.
It was dropped down.
Yes, sir.
That was part of a plea deal or something?
Yeah, I took a plea for 5 years, you know. That's the only choice I had. I ain't had no other choice. It's either go to trial or take this plea. So I took the plea.
If you went to trial, what were you facing?
Life in 25? Yep.
Hindsight 2020, did you make the best decision?
Yeah, I made the best decision, you know, not just for me, but for my family.
Now, okay, you were on the run for 3 years before they caught up with you.
Yes, sir.
How'd they catch you? It was just pulled over type of situation?
No, they, I got indicted for the charge in 2010, October, you know, and they came to my mama's house, served a warrant for me and got me.
They were looking for you.
They were looking for me.
Now, when they captured you, arrested you, did you receive a bond?
Yep, I did. I received a bond, $80,000 bond, you know.
Were you able to bond out?
Yes, I got right out.
You did. How long did you stay in county jail?
Well, the first time I went for the charge, I stayed a month and a half. You know, then the second time I went back, I stayed forever. And I stayed 4 years though the second time, but the first time I ain't do nothing but a month and a half, you know.
Did they reduce the bond at all for you? Or
No.
that was the original bond?
I tried to get them to reduce it, you know, but they put stipulations on. I had to report it and all that, you know.
You had an attorney?
Yes, had an attorney. Musa Ganaya, man, shout out to Musa, you know, man. Appreciate you, you know, saving my family and my life.
How long did the whole ordeal take from the time you bond out to the time a plea deal is offered?
3 years.
3 years just for that?
Just for that. The process was so long.
So originally you were on the run for 3 years, then it took another 3 years to process everything.
Yes, sir. Took
Very
3
long.
years. You know, I was on the run for 3 years. They came and caught me. Then I went in, bonded out. You know, stayed out for 3 years, no trouble. You know, pursued my music career. But I already knew like something was gonna happen due to the seriousness of the crime. You know, so I was just running my money up, paying my lawyer fees. You know, putting my money up because I know something happened. So I played it smart. You know, I did what my mama told me to do. She told me to stack my money.
You were featured on a song of K-Camp.
Money, baby.
When did that come out? Was that during your 3-year run, or was that during the 3-year period while everything was processing?
The 3-year period while everything was processing. You know, it's so funny how the record came about because I wasn't even gonna get on the record. You know, I wasn't even gonna do it, but I jumped on it.
How far into the 3-year processing did that record come out?
It came out the last year. The last
year?
Yep, like the last 6 months of my freedom before I went to prison. You know, me and him, we did the record, and then it popped. And when it popped, it was time for me to go away. So I ain't even really get to enjoy Money Baby like that. You know?
Now, did the attorney suggest you take the deal? Did the attorney suggest, you know what, we can fight this and win?
Now, I wanted to go to trial. You know, I paid him and everything to go to trial, but, you know, he felt like it was a bad idea due to the facts of the case, you know, and all the witnesses they had against, you know, me. So, you know, I just took a plea.
You did.
Yep.
From the time you took the plea, there was a time before sentencing, yes?
Yep.
How much time happened from the plea deal taken, accepted, to the time of sentencing?
2 days.
2 days?
Yep, Friday, I walked into the DA office and they put the 5-year plea right there, and Monday I was in prison.
Did you have time to prepare in those 2 days, or was preparation happening before you even?
I was prepping already because I felt like something would happen, and my mama she always gave me game to tell me like, stack your money, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen right now. So that's what I do. I just ran up records and stacked my money.
I see. Somebody watching this, let's say they have to do some time before sentencing, they have to prepare. Circumstances could be different for everybody, but any general advice on somebody that has to prepare after they accept a deal or, you know, before they're about to get sentenced, they know what's going to happen?
I say, you know, pray, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's situation different, so whoever you believe in, what you believe in, I just ask for guidance through the situation because it's not easy to run up money while you're on the run or while you're out on bond because your mind be everywhere. So I just say, pace yourself, you know, man, and just thank God that you get another opportunity, especially if you ain't got no life sentence, you know what I'm saying? So just pace yourself and pray, you know.
How did your family prepare?
They ain't prepared. You know, Friday we found out, Monday I was in prison, so everybody was just like, boom. You know, I gave my mama goddamn 10 racks, and I came on in the joint.
Was the 2 days a surprise to you? Did your attorney say, hey, you might get 2 weeks before you get sentenced, or was this a shock, the 2 days?
It was a shock because I'm at South by Southwest Thursday. You know, I go to South by Southwest about their life tour, and we on our way back to Atlanta, and I get a call from my attorney, and he just like, boy, we got to talk. And I'm like, okay. He like, look, meet me at the office when you get back into Atlanta. So when I pull up on him, he said, tomorrow we got to go meet with the DA. They got a plea deal, you know. And he say, look, the catch to the plea deal is that you got to go to prison Monday. You got to get locked up Monday. Ain't no grace period, none of that. You this weekend, you get to do what you want to do. Monday morning, you going to be behind bars, you know. So it was just like, boom, so fast. But, you know, God prepared me for it a long time ago. So I was already ready. I ain't tripping. I just did what I had to do. You know, get it behind me. Now it's behind me, though. Yeah.
After sentencing, time to enter prison.
Whew.
Was it state or federal?
State.
State prison.
Yes, sir.
One prison for your whole 4 years, or?
I did 3. I went to Coffee County, Hall County, and I went to Floyd County.
Why the different movement? Why 3 different prisons?
The population of the prisons was you know, big. Well, especially Coffee County, they hold 3,500 inmates. So they need to free up bed space for all the newcomers. So they just shipped all the people who've been down for 2 years or more to a county camp, you know. Especially if you got like less than 10 years, they send all us to a county camp. So, you know, I caught that wave. I thank God for that wave, though.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Why you say that?
Coffee County wasn't no joke, you feel what I'm saying? Especially with the allegations on my name. Like, thank God ain't nothing happened to me. Ain't nobody never do nothing to me. You know, ain't nobody never took nothing from me, none of that, you know. Everybody messed with me.
What levels of security were these prisons?
Coffee County, it was mixed up. It was like, you know, you got the lifer program, and then you got like minimum security, people who just work. But, you know, most of all, like, it's level 5. You know, Coffee County, ask anybody about Coffee County, level 5, CCA, them folks stabbing and killing each other and all types of stuff. I don't know.
This was your first time in prison ever?
Yep.
Your first night in state prison, was it intimidating? Were you nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous. I was more so just aware of my surroundings. You know, it's like kind of hard to adapt to being around a whole bunch of people, and you don't know what kind of situation can pop out right here, because ain't nobody gonna save you from that, you know. So my first night in prison, really, I ain't even sleep. Even the bus ride to Jackson, I ain't sleep. Like I'm up 2 or 3 days just trying to peek the surroundings. But after I settled in, you know, my first day, you know, my first week went by smooth though.
It did. How does state prison differ from county jail? Overall speaking, big difference, little difference?
Big old difference. You get more freedom, and ain't nobody guarding you 24/7 like the county. See, the county, you got police walking in doing checks, security checks. In prison, and police don't come in the dorm, period, you know. Everything go on in prison, man, you know, everything, you know. It's just a world inside this world, so it's big old difference. The violence is more turned up, like, everything is just turned.
More turned up in state prison?
Yes.
Oh. Now, you already had, to a certain degree, success as a rapper. You had a song with K Camp that was, you didn't even get a chance to enjoy it at its peak, right? Because you had to get locked up and put behind bars. But did your popularity as a rapper make things easier for you? overall, you know, hindsight 2020, looking at the situation, do you think if you weren't who you were on the rap side, the music side of things, do you think you would have been treated differently?
Yeah, if I wasn't a rapper, I think that my whole case would have probably went different. I think they just wanted to make an example out of me, due to the fact that I'm popping and they know they hear my name ringing, and you know I keep on breaking charges and moving forward. So yeah, I think my prison sentence probably would have been different. But
what about the treatment inside the prison, though, by the other inmates?
Oh no, yeah, it's the same. You know, I'm just a real nigga anyway, so my energy gonna speak for me. But niggas treated me accordingly. Like I ain't going there big bagging, you know, like flexing my money or nothing like that, or doing nothing like that. You know, regular big. You feel what I'm saying? I even bought stuff from the store, man, and stored stuff out while I was in prison just to get the full effect of, you know, people who do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I really went through my bid regular. You feel what I'm saying? That rap, I didn't even use my rap tag. I just worked me, you know, worked my own stuff.
People recognize you, though, as
they
a
recognize
rapper
it.
in the rap side of things.
Yeah.
And that's always what I wondered. Do you get treated different because people may be a fan of your music or enjoy the single that you had at the time with the K-Camp situation? Do they put you on a pedestal, or could you become a target? Like, let's try him. Let's see if he's really about that life.
Yeah, they will. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the bad part, is the gift and the curse, because some people don't like the fact that down the road is segregated with little cities. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like Augusta hang with Augusta, Atlanta hang with Atlanta, but you might find a dude from Atlanta hang with a dude from Albany, but if it go down, if war break down, like everybody got to sec off. You feel what I'm saying? It's sec. So, you know, it don't matter who you is, especially if you're an artist. They can't wait to show out on you because they gonna get points off of it, but you just gotta move accordingly. You know, I moved accordingly. You know, I ain't never disrespect nobody, stayed in my lane, but, you know, yeah, they'll get at you though.
You did 4 years.
Yeah, I did 4 years.
How did you pass the time in these 4 years?
Man, I prayed, you know, stayed on the phone stayed in contact with the outside world, my family. You know, I had good moral support. God, you know, I prayed a lot, you know, read, you know, slept, you know, created things, worked on myself also. So, you know, it wasn't easy, but thank God I got through it.
Did you study your case?
No.
Didn't
I already knew what was going on in my case. You know, I caught my charge. You know, mind you, it happened when I was 18. They came and got me when I was 21. So I've been knowing everything that was going on with my case way before they even came and got me. So it wasn't no sense of studying something that you can't do nothing about.
Never thought of appealing maybe the actual sentencing?
Yeah, I did. When I first got to prison, you know, everybody kept putting it in my ear like, hey, man, you need to get there and get back in there because they trick you. And I'm just like, nah, you feel what I'm saying? I know what's going on with me. I got blessed. You feel what I'm saying? I could have been down there for 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, you know. I did 4. I'm back.
Did you rap inside?
No, I did one talent show at Coffee County, you know, and a lot of dudes rap for me, you know, and I probably jump in the cypher every now and then, you know, just let people know I still got the skills to freestyle, you know what I'm saying? But I really didn't do much rapping. I really didn't even write many raps down there. Your mind don't even be on music. Like, you gotta be aware of these animals. It's a zoo down here.
So for 4 years, not too much rap music going on?
No, not too much rap music.
Now, in free society, in the free world, were your team releasing music on your behalf?
Yeah, I dropped one tape. I dropped 2 tapes. I dropped the free Kwony Cash tape, and I dropped Behind the Wall to the Streets, you know.
How did you space those apart in those 4 years? Like, when did they release in that 4-year period?
Every year. I was, you know, Don't Sleep dropped 2013, so 14 they carried. 15 I dropped From the Wall to the Street, and in 2016 I dropped Free Kwony Cash.
How did those do for you?
From the Wall to the Street did good. It went gold in the streets, but Free Kwony Cash, it didn't get overlooked, but I think like the power that was behind it. But you know, people still listen to it. My core fans, they got it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, we didn't do no mass movement on it. We just put something together.
Was having music released in the free world better than not having music released at all? Like, do you feel like you wasted that music by putting it out because you couldn't actively promote it? Or was it good just to have your name out and something representing you while you were behind the wall?
I think that, you know, I wasted good records, you know what I'm saying? Because now that people heard them, it's like, me being an artist, you know, I don't want to hear nothing old. You know, this might be old to me, but new to you, but, yeah, I think I wasted some good records, you know, especially on From the Wall to the Streets. Like, I shouldn't have dropped that tape like that.
Now, while you were locked up, you didn't do much rapping, much writing, but were you able to keep up with what was going on in the rap world while you were locked up?
Yeah, you know, I had friends, you know, super friends on the street who made sure I was straight and heard all the new music and everybody coming up and stuff. So I've been in tune, you know, I've been in tune with everything that's going on. So yeah.
Now, somebody watching this, let's say it's their first time in state prison. Any do's or don'ts, somebody first time in state prison? Anything you would advise?
Mind your business. You see but you don't see. You hear but you don't hear. Make sure that you stay clean. You know, press your clothes. Make sure all your stuff clean. The don'ts. Don't be trimming around. You know, don't play like that. You know, and do a successful bid, and don't conform into nothing that's going on inside of that. You know, stay yourself no matter what. That's gonna make you a better person, and work on yourself. Don't be in there lollygagging because it's fun and they smoking and phones and all that. No, remember that you're locked up, and don't take prison as college. It's not. Even though it's an institution, don't be down there trying to pick your mind to change stuff. Just do your bid and come on home. Stay the same.
Can one survive state prison without having to join a gang?
Ooh, that's a hard topic, because most of the people who come to state prison gang bang, you know, it's hard. If you don't rock with nobody and you doing something, now if you just fall back and you ain't got nothing going on, now if you trying to do something, you better join somewhere. Some people have to, but I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't joined none. You know, I came through, you know, civilian all the way through it, and join none, ain't gonna join none. So that was something.
When you say trying to do something, what do you mean by that?
Like work your move, you know what I'm saying? Like get your packs in, you know, serve. You know, you can't do that if you're a nobody. Now, if you got a name, you can do it. Now, if you just trying to get in there and make you some money, everybody gonna be pulling up on you. You know what I'm saying? So that would force most people to join the gang. You know?
Did you have to fight in prison?
Nah.
Everybody
fuck with me, but ain't nobody fuck with me.
4 years, no fights.
No fights. No fights. No arguments. Nobody ain't take nothing from me. I ain't have to take nothing from nobody. Nothing. You know, nothing.
That sounds like a breeze.
Yeah, God bless me. You know, I had a uncomfortable trip, but it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I learned that I think I know, you know, I appreciate God for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just applied to my life.
Were there some situations though that could have gotten physical and it was able to be diffused from going there?
No, it was rumors. You know what I'm saying? Like that people wanted to do things to me, but I ain't hide, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no nigga, so, you know, niggas see me on the walkway, child hall, everybody fuck with me, you know, niggas talk slick, but ain't nobody do shit to me.
Did you have to hit the hole at all?
Yeah, when I got out, my last day in there, just so I won't be on population, that's it. So a nigga won't hate on me, try to do nothing to me, so yeah, I went to the hole upon my release, like 3 hours before I got out. I ain't tell nobody I was going home, I just left.
I see. They take you to the hole as the prison system does that as like your protection, your precaution, or you asked to do that, or?
No, they do it for your precaution, because once you out, once your day come and you gotta release, you get kicked out the roster. So it's like count time. They don't want you in the building because you'll fuck up the count. So they take you out for count. I ain't never went in no hole though. I got put in the hole for bucking detail though. They put me in the hole for bucking detail. I forgot about that. Yeah, I cussed the officer out, put my head right in the hole.
How much time you had to do in solitary?
A day?
Oh, a day. Is that tough, even for the day?
Hell no. What's tough is being around a whole bunch of people every goddamn day for 4 years. That's the tough part. 365, 24 hours, you're around nothing but men all day, testosterone everywhere. These niggas mad because their girlfriend not answering the phone. Like, that's the tough part. Dealing with niggas and so many personalities.
Do people try to get themselves into solitary confinement to get away from that stuff?
Yeah, some people do. Some people do, but most of the time you see somebody go to solitary confinement, 9 times out of 10 he running from something. You know, niggas don't want to be in a box. That shit ain't cool. You can't do shit. You can't get no phone calls. You can't eat your commissary. You can't watch TV. So 9 times out of 10, if a nigga ain't getting forced to the box and he just going, he running from something.
Craziest thing you've seen while you were locked up in state prison?
Ooh, I seen a lot of shit. The craziest thing I seen, I was on the phone. You know, I'm on the phone with my girl, and it's a war going on with the Muslims and the Ghostface. So it's like I'm on the phone, but I'm the peacemaker in the dorm. Everybody fuck me, you know what I'm saying? So I walk through, I see the crowd, it's a standoff. So I come through, I'm talking to everybody, and the dude just come out of nowhere and just crack a nigga in the head with a locking sock. Like busted. I'm talking about split it wide open. And
you could see the brains type of thing?
no, I wouldn't say the brain, but you can see it was open, that thing was laying flat like that, you know? Ooh, you know, that's a crazy sight. But
he died?
No, he ain't die. He didn't die, but they shipped him. They shipped his ass from the prison.
Do people get raped in state prison?
Hell, not no more. People down there just giving it up now, you know. You got a section of people like that. Prison is like a world inside of a world. Like, people don't even know. Everything that go on the street is going on in prison. It's just on a lower level, you know what I'm saying? It's on a lower level, but everything that go on in the free world go on in prison.
Now, you were locked up for 4 years.
Yeah.
No sex for 4 years.
No. I got oral sex and visitation.
You had to sneak it.
Yeah, sneak it, you know what I'm saying? You know, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to the girl who did it. You know, I never put your name out there, but you know what's going on. You know, I ain't just, you know, this real facts. You know, I'm just having a one-on-one, but I got oral sex and visitation, you know what I'm saying? Player, I'm saying rap boy. Rapper shit.
How long into the 4-year bid was it? The first year, second year, third, fourth?
Every year. I was just playing out the last, you know, my last, you know, I can't say that because now I'm getting in trouble.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to get you in trouble. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Now, aside from that, though, how did you deal with not being able to have sex? I mean, you had oral sex one time, but those other times, 4 years, how'd you deal with not being able to have intercourse?
You know, how can I say this? Like, I ain't hoish. So it's like, I wasn't that hard up for sex because ain't nothing to have sex with no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so focused on what I need to be attacking while I'm here. Like, what's my goal? So just to keep the sex out, when I have an urge to go do something, you know, I just try to clear my mind. I ain't gonna lie and say I didn't release myself sometimes because I did, but, you know, when I get the urge, you know, I try to fight it. You know, that's what make my discipline, you know. So now I'm home and me disciplining myself in prison without going to pull on myself, whatever, it's kind of easy to fight temptation because even if I see a pretty girl, I ain't gonna be all over because I ain't hoish, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I discipline myself like that. So it wasn't that hard to not do it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that hard.
Now, you ever seen that show on MSNBC called Lockup?
Yeah.
How accurate is that show? Now, I don't know if people know what MSNBC Lockup is, but it's like a documentary style of jail life, county jail life, state prison life, federal prison life. How accurate is what you see on that show compared to maybe what you experience?
I'm gonna say that every prison is different, you know what I'm saying? You got maximum security prison, then you got medium security prison that turn up like maximum security prison. It's all about what form you in, but most of it be accurate, but some of it be scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are not getting raped anymore in Georgia. I'm gonna say in Georgia. I don't know about other states, but I know down here and what I just seen with my own eyes, like, it's a free game. Like, everybody just doing, you know, you don't gotta do it no more. So.
What kept you motivated 4 years?
What kept me motivated?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think the jealousy. What I felt while I was in there, that what kept me motivated, knowing that somebody want to see the enemy. That would make me want to go harder. Like, oh, he want to see it over with for me, so I got to go hard. You know what I'm saying? So that was my motivation. And my family, of course, you know, my children, you know. I thought that shit won't never end. I ain't gonna lie. Them 4 years felt like forever.
Some inmates, they love visitation.
Yeah.
Some try to skip visitation. they don't want their family members to see them in there, and they don't want to, you know, maybe it helps pass the time quicker by not seeing.
If anybody say that they don't like visitation, you know, that mean that, you know, they ain't have no support, because everybody want to see their family. Everybody want to see somebody from the free world, because it get hard in there, man. It get hard. It get hard some days. It be hard, you feel what I'm saying? You be wanting to see some kind of love. So, you know,
You had visitation.
yeah, I love visitation.
How far did your family stay from where you were located?
My first prison, that was 4 hours away. My second prison, that was like 2 hours. And the last one I was real close, so 45 minutes. So every weekend, my family come to see me, you feel what I'm saying?
Who saw you the most?
I can't say. I can't even count. Like, my mom came and see me a lot. My children, I don't know, everybody equal. If that's everybody equal.
Did you get fan mail?
Yeah, I got fan mail. I still got it. I got a black bag at the house full of fan mail.
Did you read every piece of mail? Did you write back to people?
I think I did write back to some, but I really don't like my handwriting, so I really ain't reach out. So everybody who sent me some mail, if you're looking at this, I appreciate you. I got it, and I prayed over it, and I thank you for it. But sorry if I didn't write you back. I don't like my handwriting.
How'd you decide who you wrote back to and who you didn't?
It was more so of how deep you got into your letter, or if something pulled me to respond. You know, most people get real. If you wrote me and you said, like, this song got you through the day, I just had to say something back, because you telling me my heart got you through the day, because my music come from my heart. So I had to write you back. You know, no disrespect to the people I didn't write back, because I really did cherish your letters, but, you know, touching. You know, some people wrote me, boy, free you, boy, I mess with you. And some people go in depth. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm just worried. I've been praying for you. Once you say stuff like that, it just do something to my inside and make me write you back. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did any rappers hold you down?
Ooh, yeah, that boy Young Cooley. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cooley. You know what I'm saying? Young Cooley, he answered every call. Johnny Cinco, he answered every call. Joe Gutter, he answered every call. Shout out to Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti reached out to me one time. I appreciate that too. That's it. Clay Harris too. Clay, T.I. manager. Yeah, he messed with me too. I know he ain't no rapper, but he a part of the music scene.
Were there rappers that you felt like you thought were gonna hold you down and didn't?
Yeah. It's rappers I thought when I came home who was gonna just open the door for me and let me in. You know what I'm saying? Due to the relationships we had before I left, and them knowing my musical ability, you know what I mean, and how easy it is for us to come up with hit records. But a lot of people ain't, you know, people I thought, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I ain't tripping.
Do you cut them off? Are they dead weight to you, or do you feel like you just got to earn their respect again to get back? Or maybe you don't even want to get back in with them if you felt like, oh, wow, I can't believe this is how you treat me now.
No, I ain't even that. It's just, I know God do things in a magnificent way. It ain't meant for me to be with nobody. It's meant for me to be by myself. So when I do see the brothers out there, ain't no hard feelings when I make it to where I'm going. You feel what I'm saying? I pray that you still in the same position. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So we can see each other. I'm going to greet you. You feel what I'm saying? It's all love. I ain't tripping. I understand. You know? I'm a man. I understand. The nigga don't owe me nothing. So I ain't tripping.
What happens when it's your birthday in prison?
Oh, man. You go crazy. You go bust $100 stove. You know what I'm saying? Whip you a Bombay. You know, it be, you know, stuff flown around, so you can do what you like to do. If you party, you know, get you something with your drug of choice. Whatever you want, they got it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in prison, you get you a pocket, cook you a nacho. My birthday, I always cook big nacho. I order everything. Don't nobody got to put in. I do it all by myself, you know what I'm saying? And the whole dorm get to eat. If you with me, everybody eat. I don't care. Ask them. They call me on Kwony Cash feed the streets.
Yeah.
How they say in prison, Kwony Cash feed the streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What about holidays? How did that go for you?
The prisons, they do something nice for everybody on Christmas. You know, they bring you gifts and stuff, you know. It just be little stuff that you just be like, you know, holidays, they kind of hard to get through, especially when it's one of your favorite holidays like Thanksgiving. It be hard. Because my little boy's birthday come right behind that. Then I got this, my little boy's birthday, then my mama's birthday. So Thanksgiving, I really go into a shell.
What about Valentine's Day?
That ain't no holiday in prison.
Could be tough for some people.
Yeah. to a soft nigga in prison. Nigga be softening. But yeah.
What about Mother's Day, Father's Day?
Mother's Day, you know, everybody, you know, you can see your mama Hana for sending some PayPal, some green dot if you working that one. But Father's Day, I don't even know when that day fall on. And I'm a father myself, but you know, that ain't the day I celebrated growing up. So Father's Day ain't nothing. But Mother's Day, you know, my mama rode with me though. You know what I'm saying? She had my back 100%. So Mother's Day for her, every day I see her.
What about New Year's?
Oh man, New Year's turn up. You know what I'm saying? People, everybody turn up. Yeah,
Banging on the door?
Banging on the doors, pouring drink on each other, you know, shaking drinks up, big nacho kits, big old cakes and pockets. Like, yeah. New Year's be turned, and playoffs be turned. All the games be turned up, especially when it's somebody good. Everybody turn up then.
That can't lead into fights?
Gambling leading to fights. In prison, anything leading to a fight. You rush it, you bump a person wrong, look at him wrong, especially when he get off the phone with his girlfriend and she don't answer, it's a fight. It's a big fight. That's the most fights I seen in prison. Dude get out of the phone with his girl, she ain't answer, and he just free picked somebody, you know. That's what's going on.
Now, compared to other people, one might look at you and say, you didn't have that much time. To somebody that's never been to prison before, 4 years, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
But El Chapo escaped prison twice. Did you ever have thoughts on breaking out?
No, sir, because you get 5 more years excunding for breaking out in Georgia, so no, they ain't never crossed my mind. I want to get that behind me. And they gonna have to let me go anyway.
Were any inmates breaking out while you were
Yep, free that boy Petey, man. You know, Petey ran. Petey dipped. Went to detail one time, Petey didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? Now he in a messed up position because he was finna go home in like 30 days. Now they done gave him 3 more years to do. You know what I'm saying?
30 days and he risked an escape.
That boy Petey had 30 more days. Free Petey too. If you looking at that Petey, you a fool, boy. You know what I'm saying? We respect you though. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch you on the news. Everybody, shout out to Petey though. Petey ran.